You know how it goes when your team wants to scale your AI projects? Datasets everywhere. Models are just keep on building one after another. Different versions of each prompts and agents, you can find it scattered everywhere and people trying to keep a track of it. But should it be that much hard to do when you are deploying AI ML artifacts? Because it should be simple, easy to track and always organized for your team to use it. Hello, my name is Shibam Dhar and I'm DevRel Engineer at Harness. Today, I'm going to introduce you to one of our capabilities in the Harness Artifact Registry where we actually can manage AI ML artifacts. For this, we have the direct support of Hugging Face registry type as well as the generic for all the other necessities. In this session, I will walk you through how you can actually create, manage AI artifacts in the form of datasets, models, AI agents, and even prompts. So right now on my Harness Artifact Registry, here you can create new artifact registry type. Now for this, let's start with Hugging Face. I want to name it as ML Depot. And after creating this private artifact registry type, you can check its client setup details right here. Once that you configure it in your local system using any IDE you are using, you are good to go with deploying model, deploying datasets, resolving a model, and also resolving a dataset. So I've actually created one setup for you, and let me show you how it looks like. So I've created one folder which has multiple files dedicated and designated for different types of AI artifacts to be used for Hugging Face as well as the generic, which we'll cover in the later part. So let's start with it. And the first thing I'm going to do is actually creating a model of my own that will have like a sentiment classifier. And in the end, you can see that I've used the client setup to provide which type of repo is it. It is going to be a model type. I have done my setup of environment. I'll just run this setup environment so that it's easy for the environment to know which token I'm going to use. Get started with the first one. I'll just simply do, okay, just hit enter. It took some time and then it did a push to the harness and the repository with the name of hello world sentiment, and the version is main and the URL is provided right here. So let's check whether it's pushed or not. Right here in the models, you can see that it's been pushed along with the version main, which has all the artifact details, including the files. Similarly, we just created our own model. Now let's do something to download it from a URL and then push it. So for this, I'll be using download model, this file. Okay. In just a few seconds, all the necessary files of the data models are getting fetched. So let's check. So if I go back to my ML depot and click on the models, now I should see two of them instead of one. We're just talking about the models. Now, what about the data sets? So it has the similar way of functioning. You just have to mention that now we will be using the repo type of data sets. Let me run this file quickly. It is giving a success. Now let's see. Now we also have the data set right here in the Hugging Face registry type. You can check its artifact details along with the number of files. Now let's see that how to handle AI prompts and AI agents. So this is going to be very easy also. We just have to make sure that we create a new artifact registry type of generic prompts AI and then create. Now this will actually provide you with the whole clientele setup again. You can use it into the file and then run that file simply, or you can just simply put the curl command directly into your terminal. I have a file which will actually create AI prompts. So I want to run the fifth file, and also I have this curl command which will help me to save whatever the AI prompts is generating. Let's run this. Okay, and it just took a fraction of seconds. Yeah, awesome. The AI prompts collection is ready and you can view the artifact details right from here in form of tar.gz file. You can do the similar with AI agents. You can create your own or you can download if you want. So just hit enter and it's done. Great. So additional to every other thing, we also have a support of MCP server, which is a really cool thing, and it will help you to stay on top of which you have in your Harness Artifact Registry just using your simple ID. So right now I'm using Windsurf ID, and if I search for, let's say, so it gave me a list of 17 registries and also the details like what type of is it, the size it currently holds. So using MCP server, you can look for and get the details of all the AI and ML artifacts that you have provided into the registry. Whether you are managing open models, fine-tuned ones, or proprietary ones, Harness Artifact Registry gives you a single source of truth for your all AI and ML artifacts that you can use. Thank you, and I will be back again with some more videos to talk about different Harness Artifact Registry types.